right, it's the second hour of 3-Hour News Show, and now we still have some business updates. More than 80 delegates from various countries and international organizations are attended the first G20 Health Ministerial meeting. They have since agreed on 5 goals for global health, citing the COVID-19 pandemic as a learning experience. And to know more about this event, we have our reporter Andira Putri and video journalist Anita Putri from Yogyakarta. Andira, how's the second day going?
Maria, so following the first health ministerial meeting which happened at Marriott Hotel Yogyakarta Special Region yesterday, tonight there will be the first G20 first joint finance and health ministerial meeting. So this, like you could see behind me, like preparation has been underway, so representative from various international organizations as well as ministries have started to gather around to prepare for tonight's event. Like in fact, at around 5:15 before I'm going on live, the Indonesian Finance Minister Sri Mulyani Indrawati, alongside with Indonesia Vice Minister of Health, Dante Saxono, was seen to go inside, just arrived here and was seen to go inside one of these rooms to have more discussion prior to the meeting itself. So this meeting, like I mentioned before, is a following from yesterday's health ministerial meeting, and it will discuss more about the relation between finance and health, and they will try to make several arrangements and agreements regarding if there are other future challenges, just like COVID-19 pandemic, so how they should be more prepared and then be more preventive as well as be more responsive. So it is expected that they will try to formulate several schemes and several systems to accommodate these issues. And aside from that, it is expected that they will also formulate a financial intermediary fund, which has been proposed since yesterday first health ministerial meetings. So basically, this is a fund which will be gathered by various countries, and then this will be used to help especially for low-income countries if there is another future challenge just like COVID-19 pandemic. And they will also work on to make an agreement on how they could provide more countermeasures, like for example, if there are countries who are still lacking in vaccination or diagnostic tools and medicines, they will try to help them. However, the ministerial meeting itself, just like yesterday health ministerial meetings, it is actually closed, so we didn't get an access to go inside. It is only restricted only for the delegates as well as ministers from the ministries as well as the international organizations. So, however, there will also be an opening remarks, and since Indonesia act as the host presidency for G20 for the first time, so the Indonesia Finance Minister Sri Mulyani Indrawati, alongside with Indonesia Health Minister Budi Gunadi Sadikin, will become a chair for tonight's event. So they are expected to give a public opening remarks at 7 p.m. and then later tonight they will give a wrap-up, a conclusion through a press conference at 10 p.m. So it's still going to be a long day, a long discussion, and let's hope that there will be some kind of agreement that could be used and proposed for the future leader summit, because like has been mentioned before on the yesterday's meeting, that they have learned so much from COVID-19 pandemic on how they try to reduce the gap between health and economy. So we will give you further updates about this event. Back to the studio.